Direct message to landlords of Treasure Island in diaspora. If you are in diaspora and you bought property in Treasure Island, Mowe of Ogun State, phase 1, and you keep paying 10,000 naira electricity bill and maintenance, I don't know what to tell you, because at the back of my tongue, there's an abusive statement there. You are not in the estate. You are not using any devices in your house that is consuming electricity. Just because you connect your lights to pole and it's not supplying, you are not using anything, and they ask you to pay 10,000 naira. Think about it now. Some of you like doing diplomatic. I am educated, I am civil, I know my right, I know my this, I know my that. Please, how many of you know the constitution in Ogun State? How many of you have lawyers in Ogun State? How many of you understand the difference between federal law and state law? How many of you understand that in this state law, in Ogun State itself, it has a different constitution that governs certain things there? Stop using diaspora mentality and be doing as if you are the most educated person in the world. Fight for your right. Your right is, for me, the way I'm telling you, I'm a Nigerian here. I'm trying to tell you that pay for what you use. There was a time we had meeting that some people said they are clearing their bushes for 15,000 naira. If you give VFM to clear your bush of 16,000 naira, I have 600 square meters, I have acres of land. I will give somebody 20,000 naira to clear a whole acre of land. Some of you will pay 15,000 naira to clear a land that is not to 500 square meters. Now you are paying electricity bill that you are not using, and in your face, you are educated, you are civil, you know your right, you know Arcview cannot mess with you. You are, God. Would you see me phone when you're me? This is not for everybody in diaspora, though. But for those who are paying the electricity of 10,000 naira, I am ashamed for you. On behalf of you, I shame. Your chairman in the estate is a lunatic. So there are things I wouldn't want to say about him. You see, the idea that they ask us to pay money, I've spoken to the IBEDC Commission, and they asked me certain questions, which I'm not going to disclose everything now until certain actions are being taken, which it will be taken very soon. When there is a transformer here that does not have a meter, the meter you bought in your house is not functioning, what will give anybody the right to go and disconnect your light when you are not making use of it? So why would you pay? Let us even assume that you want to pay security bill and maintenance of your property to clear your bushes and all of that. It shouldn't even be 5,000 naira, because number one, they've not even revealed exactly how they use the money. For some of you that are paying 10,000, me, I'm still paying 5,000 naira. They want to disconnect my light, they are free to disconnect. Person will go prison. Now I see a lot of people gathering money to do solar so that they will have street light. That's fair enough. You are trying to do something to make your community in Nigeria look like the one in the US, UK, or wherever you are. To me, I don't see it as the right thing to do. Because the people you pay developmental fee money, what did they use the money to do? Gutter, they never dig gutter finish. Recreation center, na story with a year. And if they sell that recreation center, which I know they've sold it to, allegedly, I know they've sold it to, but when they start working on it, they go call to. You cannot sell the future of what we call community. Community is where people commune. This is just an estate. Anybody who buy house is equal to a prison. But when you have a community is where people commune together. There must be an environment. That's what they call recreation center, where the elders can do exercise, where the young ones can meet themselves. Where people can do play and know one another. If they sell it and they already have a layout number, I will charge them to court. No mediation. But the question is to most of you, why are you not fighting for your right? Why are you letting the chairman to lie to you that you are supposed to be paying? Are you helping us? You are not helping us. You are putting us in prison. Anybody in diaspora that is paying electricity bill that is not as if your family is using the electricity here. If you are paying electricity bill, you are part of the problem of Nigeria. You are part of our problem in this estate. And I don't want to say anything again that is at the back of my head, but I will say something. 2024, God will not forgive you if you don't stop it. Stop paying electricity bill if you are not using it. Because we know the stress we stress to make money. You stay there because of dollar versus naira, pounds versus naira. You just send money anyhow to these people, and then they want to use, because of you people's rate of money there, to start oppressing us here. Don't let me come tomorrow and carry horn and start calling people's name. Stop it in 2024, so that we'll live in unity. Tell you this: stop that bad attitude. If you know your right, Know your right and get a lawyer to know what your right truly is. Don't use because somebody open book and dictionary, that means you know your right. Most of you don't know your right. You are causing problem to we. Just be like the way Igbo takes to spoil Nigeria. The same way you guys are applying the same thing. Don't use diaspora currency and start spoiling with here. If you don't use something, don't pay for it. Let them give you details. If you are connected to the IBEDC, would you be paying such money? Have you asked yourself such question? Do you ask yourself, why didn't they want to connect your meter so that you can pay to the IBEDC? Why did they want vending? Did you ask yourself those questions? Why is there no meter on the transformer? Did you ask yourself those questions? You just do because money is in your account. If money is in your account, I'll put my account details there. Do you want to send money to me? I need it. Stop wasting money to people who will keep acting